Hi, I decided I would post a tutorial for a fun summer pinup hairstyle that I think is really easy and helps keep your hair out of your face, because I live in the Northeast and it gets really humid here in the summer, and it's pretty nasty having long hair. And I didn't find too many pinup hairstyle or rockabilly hairstyle tutorials that would really work well with long hair, so I kind of messed around and figured this out. So what you will need is a brush, of course. I also have a bristle brush to help smooth things out for making victory rolls, a rat comb or any fine tooth comb, crap load of bobby pins. Hairpins might also be helpful, especially if you have thinner hair that holds better with hairpins. Hairspray, I'm using Aussie Sun Touched Shine, which gives it a nice little bit of shine. It's got a pretty good hold. You could also, of course, use Aqua Knit. And I also have a hair wax. This is Short Sexy Hair wax. It gives it a little bit of sticking power, especially when you're trying to twirl things around and stuff like that. Pomade would work well. Anything that's kind of sticky that's going to help keep your hair moldable without being like gross. So the way you're going to start this is I like to part mine down the middle. So my mirror here. Yeah, just kind of, you could also do your victory rolls kind of offset or whatever. My bangs make these types of things difficult sometimes. My hair was set with a pin curl set yesterday, and this is second day pin curl hair. It works better if your hair is kind of dirty. Definitely helps if your hair has been curled at some point recently. So separate from about the ear forward. You don't want a huge amount of hair in this. I have thick hair, so it makes it a little bit more challenging to work with sometimes. Get a little bit of your wax. I use a really small amount, not much, for this stuff. Just enough to keep everything together. It's really especially helpful on the ends. Alright. And make a victory roll. I like to squirt mine with some hairspray first. And then I use my fine bristle comb brush thing to smooth things out. Alright, let's see what I'm doing. There are lots of tutorials on YouTube about making victory rolls. This way works well for me. You know, just really depends on your hair. It takes a lot of practice. I still inevitably mess them up just about every other time I do it, so you can make your roll as big or as small as you want to. This is kind of a casual look. If I were going out, maybe I'd make my roll a little bigger. Well, that's actually pretty big. So, alright, so now I have it pinned in place. I mess with it till I like it the way it lays. Everybody has one side of their hair that's easier to do than the other. Mine is definitely, this is my easy side that cooperates. That's thicker. Okay. So it's pretty even. You definitely don't have to be perfect. I mean, you can do it the way you want to do it. I mean, you could even leave one side down and just do a victory roll on one side, you know, whatever floats your boat. And this works well if you have bangs too. It looks really cute. You could also do, if you don't have bangs, you could do, you know, a curl in front, pomp, anything like that. Okay, so this is the slightly challenging part, especially if you have layers in your hair like me. You want to brush out so it's all fairly smooth. Careful you don't snag your roll. Okay, so get a sizable amount of wax to get it nice and heated up. And just go through your hair. Okay, so there's actually quite a lot of wax in my hair right now. I'm going to kind of brush through it again. What you want to do is make sure it's really smooth. Get as much of the knottiness out of it. I like to squirt some hairspray, especially on the ends, just to kind of keep everything coherently together. This might take several tries, especially if you have layers, because layering is going to make everything kind of fall out. So I kind of go slightly off center. And I start about here, a fistful up. And then what I do is I wrap the hair actually around my fingers first, instead of trying to twirl it from all the way down because of the layering. And then I just sort of mess with it. And then hold it in place and pin. And I try my best to hide as many of the bobby pins, hairpins as I can in my hair. But, you know, as long as you get some that are similarly colored to your hair, you should be pretty good. And just keep finding the weak points that feel like they're going to fall out and pin away. And spray away the hairspray and try to smooth out as much as you can as you spray. Now, it looks pretty cute. So what I do from here is this little thing right here I don't love, but what I can do, stick a hair flower right in the back there, and I mean, you could stick like 20 hair flowers in here and it would look totally adorable. This would be really great for pool party or anything like that. So then I'm gonna go through. I like to get through and make sure everything is nice and really smooth, especially in the front. And there we have it. I mean, really 10-minute style that's really, really adorable. For some